In the name of Almighty Allah, hello audience, welcome to Dawn Times. So today we will discuss about microplastics. So this topic is basically a general topic, but this is relevant to general sense and ability paper. So first of all, what is microplastics? So microplastics are tiny bits of various types of plastics found in the environment. This is a definition of microplastics. The name is used to differentiate them from macroplastics. So one is microplastics and the other one is macroplastics, such as bottles and bags, which are made of plastics. So what are the size of microplastics? So there is no universal agreement on the size of microplastics because different scientists and environmentalists define microplastics differently, but according to US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA) and the European Chemical Agency define microplastics are those which having length less than 5 millimeter or 5 mm. And what are the sources of microplastics? So they enter natural ecosystem from a variety of sources, including cosmetics, clothing, food packaging, and industrial processes. So this is a slide. Uh, Microplastics are those which are less than 5 millimeter, and microplastic enter the ecosystem through industrial activities, through human uh, randomly usage, plastic littering, and due to fishing activities, due to along with fragmentation due to ultraviolet, mechanical, and microbial degradation. So all these leads to microplastics formation, and they damage the seabirds, aquatic life, even fishes. Now, what are the types of microplastics? So there are two types of microplastics. The first one is primary microplastics and the second one is secondary microplastics. So there is a difference between two. So microplastics almost released in nature from small particles like facial scrubs, car tires, cosmetics, these type of stuffs, and they contribute to up to 30% in ocean. When we do comparison of macroplastics and microplastics, so in ocean from 19 to 31% there is microplastics, but if we look to macroplastics are secondary microplastics, so they leads to 69 to 81% in the ocean, and they are originate from larger plastics such as bottle bags and fishing nets. So primary microplastics includes any plastic fragments or particle that are already 5.0 mm in size or less before entering the environment. These includes microfibers from clothing, microbeads. So in the slide in left side, the picture is of microbeads, and the middle one is plastic pellets, and the last one is nurdles. And what are secondary microplastics? So they arise from the degradation or breakdown of plastic products through natural weathering process after entering the environment. And what are the hazards of microplastic, disadvantages of microplastics? So they cause chronic toxicity and carcinogenicity, or they cause cancer. and they cause developmental toxicity. They also damage brain function. Similarly, nanoplastics, which are too much smaller from microplastic, they also cause kidney damage and genotoxicity. They also damage genes and DNA of human as well as animal. Human are affected due to ingestion of contaminated fishes, and those fishes have include diet in their diet include microplastics. Along with, they also cause developmental toxicity. They cause damage to kidneys and lungs. So be safe. And this is the image of an ocean. So microplastics are very lethal for human life as well as marine life. So be safe and use sensible use of plastics, and they dispose it properly. So it's all for today. Thanks for watching Dawn Times. Thank you.